I can't save. I'm too broke. I hear that all the time. And I get it. When you're living paycheck to paycheck, the idea of saving feels impossible. But what if I told you that you don't need to save $100 a month, or even $50? What if you could start with just $1? One single dollar. That's nothing, you're thinking. What's a dollar going to do? By the end of this video, I'm going to show you how that $1 can turn into over 100,000, and more importantly, how it can completely change your relationship with money.
Look at all that money!
Let's start today.
Here's the thing about saving that nobody tells you. It's not about the money. It's about your brain. Your brain has something called present bias. It's wired to want immediate rewards over long-term goals. That's why it's so hard to save. Saving means sacrificing today for some vague future benefit. But here's where it gets interesting. When you save just $1, something magical happens in your brain. It doesn't feel like a sacrifice. A dollar? That's nothing. You won't even miss it. But when you actually do it, when you save that dollar, your brain releases a tiny hit of dopamine. That's the reward chemical, the same one that fires when you accomplish something. Your brain just told you, hey, that felt good. Do it again. That's how habits form. That's how small wins snowball into big changes. I call it building your saving muscle. You don't start at the gym by lifting the heaviest weight. You start small. You build strength. You get consistent. Saving works the exact same way. $1 today trains your brain. And tomorrow, you do it again. And the day after that, and that's when everything changes.
Here's the simplest challenge you can start today. Save $1 every single day. That's it. That's the whole challenge. How do you do it? Option 1, physical cash. Get a jar. Every time you get a $1 bill as change, don't spend it. Put it in the jar. It's visual. It's tangible. You can see your progress growing. Option 2, digital transfer. Set up an automatic transfer. Every day, $1 moves from your checking account to your savings. You don't even have to think about it. It just happens. Now here's the payoff. $1 a day equals $365 a year. That might not sound life-changing, but let me show you what happens over time. If you take that $365 a year and invest it in an index fund, earning about 8% annually, after 10 years, you've got about $5,300. After 20 years, you've got about $17,800. After 40 years, you've got over $100,000. $100,000 from a single dollar a day. That's the power of consistency and compounding. But here's what's even more important than the money. You've trained yourself. You've built the habit. You've proven to yourself that you can save. And once you believe that, you start thinking bigger.
The $20 rule. Level up. Okay, so you've mastered the $1 habit. Now let's add another simple rule. The $20 rule. Here's how it works. Every time you receive any form of income, a paycheck, a birthday gift, a side hustle payment, a tax refund, immediately put $20 into savings. Before you spend a dime, before you even think about it. $20, automatic. Why does this work? Reason 1, it builds the reflex. You're training yourself to save first, not last. Most people save whatever's left over at the end of the month, which is usually nothing. But when you save first, you're making it a priority, a non-negotiable. Reason 2, it trains you to live on less. If you automatically set aside $20 from every income source, you're forced to budget with what remains. Over time, you get used to living on a smaller percentage of what you earn. That's the secret to avoiding lifestyle inflation. That's how you stay ahead. Let's do the math. Say you get paid twice a month. That's $40 saved per month just from your paycheck. Add in a birthday gift, maybe a freelance gig, a tax refund. You're looking at $600 to $700 saved per year without changing your lifestyle. Stack that on top of your $365 from the $1 challenge, you're over $1,000. Starting to feel real now, isn't it?
The Roundup Trap. Now, let's talk about a popular micro-saving tool, Roundup apps. Apps like Acorns, Capital, Chime. They automatically round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and save the difference. You buy a coffee for $4.50, the app rounds it to $5 and saves that extra 50 cents. Sounds great, right? Effortless saving. Here's the problem, and this is based on actual research. Roundup apps can sometimes make you spend more. Why? Because psychologically, you give yourself permission to spend. Oh, I'm saving with every purchase, so it's okay if I buy this. You feel like you're being financially responsible, so you spend more freely. One study found that Roundup programs can lead to a short-run detrimental effect. People actually increased their discretionary spending when using these apps. So here's my advice. Use Roundup apps as a starter tool. They're great for building awareness and getting you into the habit, but don't rely on them long-term. And definitely don't use them as an excuse to spend more. The goal is to develop actual discipline, not to trick yourself into feeling better about overspending. Roundup apps are training wheels. Eventually, you need to ride the bike on your own.
All right, you've built your saving muscle with small daily habits. Now let's hit the reset button on your spending. The No Spend Challenge. Here's the concept. Pick a period of time, 1 week, 2 weeks, even a month, and commit to not spending any money on non-essentials. You still pay your bills, rent, utilities, gas for your car, the necessities, but everything else, cut. No coffee runs, no takeout, no online shopping, no impulse buys. But that sounds miserable. Actually, it's the opposite. The goal isn't to punish yourself. The goal is to recalibrate how you spend your days and retrain yourself to be happy with what you already have. Most of us spend mindlessly. We buy things out of boredom, stress, or habit. A no-spend challenge forces you to break those patterns. And here's a trick to help. The 7-day abandoned cart. When you want to buy something online, put it in your cart, but don't check out. Wait 7 days. 9 times out of 10, the urge will fade. You'll realize you didn't actually need it. The No Spend Challenge isn't about deprivation. It's about clarity. It shows you where your money's really going, and it frees up cash that you can redirect toward your goals. The big picture, your why. Okay, let's zoom out, because here's the thing. Saving isn't really about the money. It's about what the money represents. Freedom, choice, security, possibilities. One financial creator said it perfectly after a health scare made her rethink everything. The stuff does not matter. The people matter. The memories matter. So if for no other reason to try some of these money-saving tips, let it be to make memories and live in the now. Your savings aren't just numbers in an account. They're the foundation for the life you actually want. So, here's my question for you. What's your why? Why are you saving? Is it a dream vacation? Financial independence? The ability to quit a job you hate? Peace of mind? Whatever it is, write it down. Make it specific. Make it real. Because when you have a clear why, the daily discipline becomes easier. You're not just saving $1, you're building the life you want, $1 at a time. And let me show you one more thing. What if you increase it to just $2 a day? You're looking at over $200,000 in 40 years. $3 a day? Over $300,000. The numbers scale, the habit compounds. But it all starts with that first dollar.
Here's what I want you to understand. Saving money isn't about making huge sacrifices or having a massive income. It's about consistency. It's about small wins. It's about building the habit. $1 feels like nothing. And that's exactly why it works. Your brain doesn't resist it. There's no pain, no sacrifice. Just a small, simple action that you repeat every single day. And those small actions, they snowball.
They build your saving muscle. They prove to yourself that you can do this. And once you believe that, everything changes. You start saving more. You start investing. You start building wealth. But it all starts with that first dollar. So here's your challenge. Today, right now, save $1. Put it in a jar. Transfer it to savings. Stick it in an envelope. Just do it. And tomorrow, do it again. You're not too broke to save. You're just getting started.
If this video just changed how you think about saving, hit that subscribe button and join the Wealth Tribe. Drop a comment. What's your why? What are you saving for? And if you're ready for the next level, check out the video where we break down how to invest that money you're saving. Because a dollar saved is good, but a dollar invested, that's where wealth gets built. Let's do this together, tribe, $1 at a time. See you in the next one.